Well, you may not have noticed the phenomenon. Chances are you probably have. You know, I was in talking with John O'Neill at Brant Stereo yesterday. He's got a Black Friday event going on. Black Friday right around the corner, but Black Friday has now come to Canada. So before you do any shopping, Santa Syd has come to town. Syd Bolton's here talking about, is this going to be kind of tech Christmas must-haves?
Yeah, we're going to talk about gifts you might get for the tech person in your life that's maybe into gaming.
I love how you said gifts you might get. It sounded like it was going to you.
Yeah, well, some of these have. Yeah. Some of these are.
So is this going to be must-haves?
Yeah, I want to make a couple recommendations, a couple things that maybe people might not think of when, you know, because there's lots of great stuff this year in the gaming world. So there's tons of choices. One of the things I want to talk about was the Sony PSP, which we've got a special bundle here. This is the Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker bundle, which is a mouthful. The PSP is actually reaching the end of its life, so you may think, well, why would I want to get this? But if you've got somebody who's a teenager, for example, anyone say 9 to 13 in that range, this is a little bit more advanced than the Nintendo DS, so that might be something worth getting. And this particular bundle is a pretty good deal, and there's lots and lots of software for this thing at very, very good prices. So that's one thing. The next thing, this is probably the reason you won't see much of me in the next few weeks, actually, other than the Santa Claus parade. This is the new Legend of Zelda game, and this is called SKYWARD SWORD. There's lots of titles with Sky in them. If you're an Xbox owner, for example, you might want Skyrim. That's a great game with over 100 hours of content. But if you've got a Wii, this is probably the last really, really big blockbuster game for the Wii. And one of the cool things about this particular bundle is it actually comes with a limited edition gold Wii remote, which is really, really nice. So if anybody that you know loves Zelda and has loved Zelda for 25 years, actually this series has been out, this is really a great thing to get. You can get it without the Wii remote, but it's a great deal otherwise.
Can you, or have you beaten it?
No, I haven't started yet. So this one...
Have you beaten the previous Zelda?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Yes, I have. I've played almost all of them to completion.
So it's a new Zelda hill to climb.
Yeah, and there's going to be at least 50 hours in there. PS3 owners, you got to get Uncharted 3. I have beat this. It's a great game, so if someone doesn't have this, this is a great choice. And, of course, there's also the new Call of Duty games and the new Battlefield games. I'm actually going to give away Battlefield Bad Company, so if somebody maybe wants to get the new Battlefield game for Christmas, all you got to do, send an email to contest@pcmuseum.ca and tell me either one of two things. Either tell me what video game you're looking forward to or the gift that they would get you, Ted. So, let us know what
gift that they would get
for you. Yeah, if people were shopping for you.
Pong is right up there, I think, with my ability.
There you go. Well, I just mean in general. Maybe people will give you anything. So contest@pcmuseum.ca, and we'll give this away.
And they don't necessarily have to buy me that gift to win.
No. We'll just do a random drawing.
Perfect.
And then the last thing I was going to suggest is if you just can't figure out what game to get, these cards, these shopping cards, there's an Xbox Live membership, PlayStation Network card, Xbox points. These are kind of like gift cards, but specifically for video game systems.
That's amazing.
Yeah, these are great. These are very, very handy, especially if someone doesn't have a credit card.
Okay, so you literally, that's as good as cash. The hottest games are out there. PSP. Now, you say PSP is coming out of its life cycle. It
is. There's a new PSP Vita coming out next year, which is a more advanced handheld. But sometimes the end of the life cycle is the best time to buy a console because the prices are really low and the game library is huge and cheap. And the games for the PSP are still great.
Now, when you're talking about the game library being really vast, does the quality still stay up there at the end of the cycle?
Yeah, I mean, for example, with Zelda, the Wii's coming to the end of its life cycle, and this is probably the best game ever made for the Wii, and some people are saying that it's the best motion game ever made because you actually get a one-to-one relationship with the sword and your hand. So that's pretty amazing and definitely a great way for the system to go out.
Wonderful. Okay.
Next week we'll talk movies.
Oh, good.
How about that?
Wonderful.
All right.
More holiday gifts coming up with Syd Bolton. We're going to be back. Thanks for joining us here on a Wednesday. Thursday, of course, means our four-legged friends and more. Robin Kuchma is going to be here as well from the SBCA. We're going to talk wrestling as well. Jesse Jones brings the Great Canadian Wrestling Expo to town. He's going to be back talking Santa, and, well, if that's not enough, a little more Santa. Don Hayes and friends, and we've got clowns right here on Inside Brant. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for doing it. Inside Brant.